The fuck was that?
They were setting their kids up like being invited, and then the parents were acting like they were gonna kidnap them or kill them, and then they freaking out, and the parents is like snapping, like, "What are you doing here?" type shit.
Oh, so like a fake
Yeah, like they
abduction type
being
shit.
lured into some shit.
Got you. And then the parents is like, "What are you doing here? I taught you better than this."
Yeah, yeah.
And the kid's like, I mean,
He had dick and candy.
yeah, yeah. DC, nigga.
We should laugh at that.
Yeah, we should. We can laugh at that, bro. It's okay.
Abduction is not cool.
No. The act is not cool. But the person responding, like when they ask, "Why did you come? You shouldn't be here." Their response is they had dick and candies. That's funny. You can laugh at that. You can laugh. Abduction is not funny.
Pause, nigga.
Yeah, abduction is not funny. That's just not cool. But if somebody on the verge of being abducted responded with why they went with the stranger,
It's like mom and dad just pop out like they the killers or the kidnappers. Is like, what are you doing here? I don't know. He offered dick and candy. And
I couldn't say no. It's
a free trip to Cabo. Like I don't fucking know. Like, give me your phone. Give me your fucking phone. Right? Like that's gonna solve. That's what one of the dads was saying. Give me your cell phone. Like that's gonna solve something.
That's not gonna solve shit, bro.
Bruh, she got in the car. She was easily convinced.
Yeah.
Like you worried about a cell phone, bro. She got in the car.
So, all jokes aside, I did see something where they were like, kids nowadays don't really know the dangers of the internet and online shit because remember when we was growing up, that was a huge thing. Like stranger danger.
Yeah.
Don't meet people that you meet online.
Like the police was coming to school.
Like all type of shit like that. Now they're saying that like they've kind of gotten away from that. Like they don't really tell kids about the dangers of this shit because it can be so scary, so traumatizing that they're kind of more so they're protecting. Like I don't even want y'all to know about this.
Kids are so like quote like shelteredly unsheltered that it is very scary.
Yeah.
Because like you said, like when we was coming up, like I remember, bro, like when like live was a thing, meaning like Xbox Live and on the game and shit. Like once you could actually like put a headset on, like when the headset started coming with the game console, bro, and then like once you figured out, oh, if I put the Ethernet cord in the back, now I can be online and I can chat with other people and stuff. Like, bro, my mom's figured that shit out, bro. She came in and snatched that shit, took them headset and everything. Was just like, absolutely not. They're strangers. We don't know them. Like, she was like freaked out. Yeah. What? But this was like,
bro, you know what that reminds me of? I'm gonna let you finish. You know what that reminds me of, bro?
What?
I had a friend when I was a kid. He wasn't allowed to watch Cat Dog because his mom felt like God would never make anything like that.
I got a cousin whose mom was just like that.
That might be the same person. All jokes aside.
Nah.
Military?
No.
Okay.
No. This is my mama's sister.
Okay.
But I remember like we would go to her house for the summer and like, yeah, like she was a preacher and everything. And we went up there and I remember just being like bored as hell, like summer. And this is like summertime in the country, like country. Like entertainment was a vine hanging from a tree and we like were roping back and forth like Tarzan type shit. And like,
what the fuck?
Going fishing, that type, like fishing was always fun, but like you can go fishing.
You a bumpkin.
Cool.
Yeah, you really a bumpkin, bro.
Bro, I tell people all the time, bro, I'm probably the blackest white guy you ever meet in your life.
Yeah, you really a bumpkin, bro.
Like hunting, fishing.
What's the nigga off of Powerful Girls? Fuzzy Lumpkins. The nigga with the badge.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Don't fuck up.
You the nigga with the badge.
The overall.
In the woods and all. I
think it was heated up, bro, when they was disturbing him, bro. All he wanted to do was play his banjo.
He wanted to play his banjo and live in the woods, bro. I don't want no problems.
Nigga was heated up, bro. Heated up. But yeah, I had an auntie and like I was just like bored as hell, and I was like, "Fam, can I?" And she really didn't let him watch television, but he could like he had like DVDs and VHSs of like
Yeah.
Dragon Ball
Okay.
Z, that type shit. But like actual TV was
He
like
wasn't
off
letting him watch it.
limits. And she turned the TV on, bro. And I remember Cat Dog was on, bro. She walked past the scene and was like, ugh, like freaked out, like, ugh, ugh.
Like she saw a monster.
Bro, like, turn it off. That's disgusting. It's not of God.
It's not.
And that, bro, like went through the whole, like,
But could he watch SpongeBob?
nah, none of that shit,
Couldn't say
bro.
couldn't
Like,
watch
it didn't make,
SpongeBob.
to her, it didn't make sense.
What about Rugrats? Talking babies.
Probably, she probably would have been cool on that type shit, but like, the weird cartoons like Cat Dog or like Ren and Stinky, stuff like that, ain't no fucking way she wasn't going for that shit.
Stinky.
Oh, it's a monster, that type shit. Like,
Real
nah,
monsters. Yeah.
he missed out on all that shit.
Damn. So he was stuck watching Eliza Thornberry and Dark.
Probably not even,
Oh, because
bro.
the monkey was talking.
Probably-
But monkeys do talk. It's some
Monkeys
it's some
did
chimps
talk,
that
but how she got her powers with witchcraft.
Who, Eliza?
Yeah,
Did she have power? Oh yeah, she could talk to animals.
witchcraft, bro.
See, but she would only know that if she seen the first episode. She didn't see the first episode.
True.
She probably oh, okay, it's just a cartoon. A girl can talk to she probably he was probably watching that, Rocket Power,
Yeah.
Rugrats. He wouldn't watch it, Angry Beavers.
Nah.
Damn, he missed out on a lot
He
of
missed out on a
Nickelodeon,
lot of
you know.
shit, bro. And I remember being like, Cat Dog, like, and in my head, I was like, nobody's more religious than my mom and dad. And if my mom and dad don't care about me watching it, then like, and like, I had to tell her, I was like, my mom lets me watch this. She was like, your mother lets you watch it, lets you watch this. And I was like, yeah. She's like, so if I call your mother right now, Eric, if you're lying to me, and I was like, I'm not lying. My mom lets me, like, what?
Damn.
But she literally called my mom, and my mom was like, she described what it was. My mom was like, she was like, Anita.
Bruh.
Hey, man.
Fuck up, bruh. Hey, you know what's crazy? Before I spill my drink again, bro, because I spilled it already. I'm like my lip was loose again. But look, that's a dying name.
Devetta.
I thought you said Anita.
I did, but Devetta is another one of her sisters.
Yeah, those names don't exist anymore.
Nah.
Like you got to think. Like, when's the last time you met somebody? Like, I've never personally met an Anita my age.
I ain't met a Cheryl my age.
I was just told somebody Cheryl
Donna my age.
I knew a Donna my age.
That's like 31.
Yeah,
like us.
I knew a Donna. Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah, I knew a Donna. Yeah, we used to call her Donnie, but her real name was Donna. But yes,
Anita,
Anita,
Patricia.
Cheryl. No, I know some girls named Patricia, bro.
Maybe
Younger, and like when I'm saying by like a dead name is like you only hear that name for like your elders, like
Dorothy.
Yes,
I've
Dorothy.
never met somebody my age or near my age named
Ethel.
Dorothy. Ethel,
Eustace.
Eugene.
I feel like it's a Eugene out there somewhere.
It probably is a Eugene.
is, yeah.
I remember going to elementary school with a nigga named Eugene,
I did too.
a white dude.
Nah, my black dude. He had
Bro, Eugene killed the class guinea pig.
damn. So your Eugene was kind of off, like my Eugene.
Yeah, it was
My
from
Eugene,
then on, bro. It was fuck Eugene.
This nigga had. He's go by his name was Gene, but his name was Eugene. But the nigga had I don't know if his family was rich or not, but I guess the nigga had money. But he was an oddball, like he was like a weirdo. Like he was like real awkward type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he was awkward around the hoes, like you feel me? Like so one time, bro, it was a chick. He liked her. She had a boyfriend, but he liked her.
Eustace.
So he walks up to her. He's like, yo, I will give you my dead grandmother's ring if you date me. And now I'm looking back on it as an adult. I'm like, yo, that is fucked up. Yeah, she took that ring. She didn't date that nigga. But she took the ring.
That is fucked up.
You feel me? So as a 7th grader, nigga, that's the funniest thing ever.
It really is.
But looking back, I said, damn, Gene, like, you was going out sad, bro. Like, it was rough for my dog. But yeah, that's definitely a dying name. It's a couple names like that, but yeah, Cheryl is on that list. Cheryl, Ethel, Anita, Davita.
Is that?
Yes, that is L. Ellis, play for Arkansas.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
I just got a notification saying that the game was closed. My bad.
yeah.
But
That was Earl.
bro, I was like, wait a minute, bro.
Yeah, he left us to go play Arkansas. Surprised anybody on that team last year got an offer to go to a school that was better than us. But I guess L. I mean, L was a hooper.
L was a hooper. He just wasn't a point guard.
Yeah, he's not a point guard. He definitely can get a bucket.
Yeah.
He's one of them. He's like a Lou Will type nigga. He can definitely get you a bucket. It's probably him being in the league. He's not a point guard. He's definitely a small two. But yeah, bro, what's up, man? We back. Another episode of You Gotta Relax podcast. I'm your host Drizzle. My co-host Sonny. Took a little 2-week break. We missed a lot, but it's definitely a lot to talk about. You want to jump into the the girlies fighting? I'm going to get that out the way. You want to talk about some football, bro?
The girl been fighting.
Yeah, Nikki and Meg.
Oh yeah. So I've missed out on a lot. So you're gonna have to like
I mean, it's not too much to talk about. Like I said, if
I'm just saying, like, I'm not hip. Like everything we was talking about and
Yeah.
like the stuff you've been sending me, I really ain't had time to like dive in and find out what's to what.
I'm gonna sum it up. So over the past, I guess, couple of months, maybe a year, over the past couple months, Nikki has been taking shots at Meg. It'd be like little horse bars, stallion bars, like, you know what I'm saying, like little shit here and there, like little pow pows, pow pow, pow pow, pow pow. You know what I'm saying? Well, Meg's been going through a lot over the past couple years, and she took the time to address her haters and people that she's got issues with. On her diss song Hiss, she drops it. Nikki, of course, hears it. But this thing, before it even came out, it was already rumored to be a Nicki Minaj diss. So before it even came out, like a day or two prior, it was Meg is dropping a Nicki diss on Friday. Damn. So Nikki knew it was coming. Nikki probably already heard it. Because I mean, she's in the industry, you know what I'm saying? So somebody around there, probably close to Meg, anybody in her label or whatever, Nikki probably heard it before it came out. So as soon as that bitch came out, boom, Nikki's on Instagram Live. She's tweeting, and she's just going off on Meg, bro. Like she's letting her have it. She's alluding to, like, Nikki is alluding to, like, saying that Meg is a liar. She lied on Tori. She lied on Kelsey. She's lying on her dead mother. She told her to go, conjure her dead mother up and all type of shit, bro. Like Nikki was.
I ain't gonna lie, you gotta be a savage to do
to say some shit like that. Yeah.
I did look at that shit, and she was on some.
Yeah, no, Nikki
lying on your dead mother, lying on your that was crazy.
Well, she's like I said, bro. I don't want to accuse anybody of anything publicly, but it's been rumored that Nikki is on pills or on coke. Like she's like Nikki. The Nikki now that we have isn't the same Nikki that she was a couple years ago. Whether that's whatever, we don't know what it is, or maybe that's just her personality now. We got having more access or more interactions with her with her personality. But I mean, people are alluding to the fact that she probably uses hard drugs to some extent. But overall, the girlies are going at it. It's a good old fashioned Eric Bitchoff on the timeline right now. And listen, bro. I told one of the homies was like, bro, this is the perfect time to strike during the gender wars. I said, bro, lay low. Like, just don't pick a side. Don't intervene. Just let them fight it out. And whoever comes out on the time, because what's gonna happen is, motherfuckers gonna pick sides. Mm-hmm. Motherfuckers gonna be either fucking with Meg, motherfuckers gonna fuck with, or they're gonna fuck with Nikki. You already seeing it on the timeline. You got the Barbs is going crazy, and people who don't like Nikki, they're riding with Meg. So let them duke it out, and then once they get done, clean up. Because fellas, we had a rough 2023. Jonathan Majors was like the last tipping point. Like we lost Kang the Conqueror. He was trying to make a white woman be Coretta Scott King, or at least act like her.
No,
It
well, he
just
was
it,
trying to
it,
get
it
Meg the Stallion to be Coretta Scott King.
no. He was trying to get the white woman in the car to be his Coretta Scott.
Is that what he meant when he said that in his interview?
Mm-hmm.
I thought he was talking about Megan Good.
No. Megan Good was the play. That really's not a that was
Because she asked
that
him,
was just trying to just fix
but she
his
asked him in the
image.
thing. She was like, she was like, you've maintained a relationship this whole time, and he was like giving Megan Good praise, and then he goes, she's been my Coretta.
Yes, but he was also trying to get the white girl to be his Coretta.
He's
He
tripping.
wanted her to act like Coretta Scott King. Coretta Scott King. That was his whole. That's why when the news broke, everybody was like, "What the fuck?" And then you got the video. Did you see the video?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
bro. When that nigga was running down the street, bro.
So it's like, I mean, it's old news. You feel me? The interview came. He did the interview, and which it's sick because it's like he got fired from MCU, which is Disney. It's Disney. It's Marvel, but it's Disney.
Mm-hmm.
He gets fired. Then he does his his interview on ABC, which is Disney.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, yeah, we fired you, but then you're gonna come and do this interview on our other network over here.
Money.
It is money. You feel me? Which is crazy because it's like if I'm him, I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that. But at the same time, he was probably just like, he probably wasn't even thinking of that at the time. And then he like, he might have realized it, but he might have said, fuck, I don't care. But like, that is kind of crazy. It's like you're gonna get fired from this, and then you're gonna do your interview on our channel ABC. So it is just, it's a little bit crazy. But yeah, bro. So the girls are going at it. Like I said, it's a bitch off on the timeline. And shit, we just gonna sit back and watch, bro. I got no dog in this fight. I don't know about you. I know you said it will be no Nikki slander. So I know you're a barb, and
I mean, I fuck with Meg Thee Stallion too,
yeah.
because I feel like she definitely be out there rapping, and like
Think so?
and it might not even so much she be rapping. It's just she knows how to rap on a beat,
You think so?
bruh. Yes, like bruh, Meg Thee Stallion don't miss. Like she drops a bar for every single beat on her, bruh, and that's difficult to do, which is why she also raps so fast. And to me, like,
I
yeah, she sound good on the track. She can rap, and she knows how to like ride a beat.
but I think it's because she's a girl. She gets a little extra boost.
And I think she gets a even bigger boost, bro, because when she dropped the video, it's always she's assed out.
So pretty much the fact that she's a girl and she's attractive, she's gonna get a boost on shit that she says.
Yeah, because I mean, think about it. When
So
Cardi first came out and she was rapping, bro, Cardi, nobody was really paying attention because Cardi was trying to be too niggerish, too like raw.
she still is.
But when she first, you gotta go back.
I know.
She was doing them New York style raps like
Yeah.
A Boogie and all them, bro, with the 100 people in the background.
Yeah.
She got on all the red, bro. She's throwing up bees and shit, bro, trying to be like a gangster rapper.
Yeah.
But then once she switched her image up and then started like she went towards like more of the Lil Kim route, which is like I'm gonna be just as gangster, but I'm gonna do it sexy as fuck.
Yeah.
Then she gets her teeth redone. Then she gets her face redone. She gets the titties done correctly. Gets the ass adjusted, and now she's what she is today.
No, that's a fact.
And then it also helped her too that she was dating Offset because now you got somebody to ghostwrite.
Well, he went. It was Party. Offset ain't never really wrote for her.
No, I'm talking about Cardi B.
That's what I'm saying. Party was writing for Cardi.
Oh.
Yeah, Party was writing for Cardi up until I want to say up until he got with Meg, and then once he got with Meg,
So he just ghostwriting for everybody.
yeah, he's a ghostwriter, but yeah, that's what he does. Yeah, that's where he gets. I mean, he got music out there too, though. But he gets his bread and butter as he writes for people, bro.
Would that make him like low key sus? Because all his shit's like rad and dick.
I mean, I'm not gonna say he writes the verses word for word, but I'm saying
Comes
he's
up
in
with the
there,
melody,
he's in there writing that bitch, and then the girls, they probably throw their own
put
little
their little spin on it.
shit like that, but he's writing like if you hear some shit that probably doesn't involve dick and it's a hard bar, no pun intended, that nigga probably wrote that shit for them.
Cause I know Lil Yachty,
Now Yachty, that's different.
he wrote
He really
that
be
City Girl shit.
he really
Real ass bitch, give a fuck about a nigga. Big Birkin bag, hold 5-6 figures. Stripes on my ass, so he called it pussy tigger. That's a bar though, bro. But he was crazy for
fucking on a scamming ass, rich ass.
yeah. Because he said in his interview, bro, he said he was in the studio with his homeboys, and he was like, "Hey y'all, no homo, and don't judge me for what I'm about to do." And say, and they was like, "What the fuck is this nigga talking about?" Then the beat drops, then he starts rapping like that, and they was like, "Nigga, what the fuck?"
I mean,
but he couldn't really say who he was doing it for or what he was doing it for.
Shit.
But like that would throw me off. Like if one of my partners if I'm in the studio with one of my dogs and they just like, bro, I'm about to do this verse, and they start rapping like that, bro, and there's zero context behind it. It's like, what, nigga? What do you
now? So I mean, if Meg was ugly, would you think she's a good rapper?
I didn't think Meg was cute when she first came out.
So you do think she's ugly?
I mean, we already talked about Meg on the show once, and you edited all of that out. So, like, I have nothing to say about Meg Thee Stallion. You cut out me and Crumbie's whole bit.
That I forgot about
everything.
That. I forgot.
You cut all that shit out.
I forgot about that. I might let that release.
You was like, absolutely not, fellas. We was just like,
for me to say absolutely not, that lets you know y'all niggas was tripping, bro.
Yeah.
For me of all people to say absolutely not, that should let you know that y'all niggas were tripping. Cause me,
and at the time, like the trial was going on and everything too, and you was just like, absolutely not, guys. We like you let us pop our shit while the show, and then when the episode drops, I'm looking for that part because I was telling motherfuckers about it, and I was just like, oh, it's not in here. And then I hit you and I was like, bro, what happened? You was like, bro, I had to cut that shit out, bro. Like, I went back and watched it. Y'all niggas was tripping,
it's in
bro.
there. It's just beep. I had to beat I had to hit it with the beep.
Go.
Yeah.
Hey, that beep is funny as hell.
Yeah, I ain't done. We haven't done the beep in a while, bro. I feel like we've been on our best behavior since then, for real. We ain't really done too much. We ain't said too much crazy.
I told you I was in the car with my family and I was playing the podcast for them when we was coming back from Florida, and that beep came on and it was so long.
So yeah, because it was about a good 20 seconds.
And they was like, what the fuck was that? I just busted out laughing. I was like, we was probably saying too much.
Yeah.
I was like, and then I told them what we was talking about, and they was just like, yeah, I see why now. Okay.
Yeah, made a little sense, yeah.
They was just like, that's funny that he put a beep in there. Just beep.
Yeah, just the beep. Because when you watch the audio, you can see we still...
Yeah.
When you watch the
That's
video,
what I told him. I was like, you gotta watch the video
because they're still talking and
the
shit.
video. I was like, if anything, he probably needs to start blurring our mouths out, because if you can read lips, like, we fucked.
Man, if somebody go back and decipher what's said, read the lips, they crazy. But yeah, bro. So yeah, let them duke it out. But since we on rap, before we get on any type of sports, and this kind of ties into sports, bro, because I've been, like I said, I'm a big hip hop person, and motherfuckers know I love football, bro. But I've had a beef with Josh Allen for like the past like 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
And it's not because I'm a fan of this nigga. I'm a Jets fan, so naturally I don't like the Bills. But I've always been confused as to why people felt like Josh Allen was the second or third best quarterback in the league. You know what I'm saying? At one point, it was Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. And then it became a conversation like, well, is it Patrick Mahomes and Joe Burrow? And then Josh Allen. Then it's like, it goes back and forth, but it's always Patrick Mahomes at the top.
And now, now, it's Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen.
But yeah, exactly. So, but my thing is, I'm looking at it like, well, when the fuck did Lamar not be the second best quarterback in the league? Yeah. Like I don't like niggas gas. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a Jalen Hurts fan either. But niggas gassed his season last year. He went to the Super Bowl, lost Super Bowl. He played phenomenal type shit. They were saying he was top 5. I never thought he was top 5. The fifth position for the top five quarterbacks in the league is always a revolving chair.
Yeah.
1 week it looks like Tua, 1 week it looks like Justin Herbert, 1 week it looks like Dak. You know what I'm saying? Like it just moves, and that's me excluding some of the older guys like Aaron Rodgers, Matthew Stafford. Kyler Murray didn't play this year, but when Kyler Murray is on his A game, he's in that fifth spot as well. But you can argue that the four are Mahomes, Lamar, Burrow, Allen. Those are the four, right? To me, Lamar's never not been number two. And I feel like the only reason why Josh Allen got bumped up to that number two spot is because he had a duel with Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs where they went back to back and they lost.
Yeah.
He's never beat Patrick Mahomes when it mattered. I'm cool with Joe Burrow. I'm not saying I'm cool with Joe Burrow being over Lamar, but I'm cool with the conversation.
You
of
could
Joe
even
Burrow.
say that regular season game was fluke as fuck.
Regardless, he's never beat Patrick when it mattered. Joe Burrow has a winning record against Pat, and he's beat him when it matters. Yeah. And Joe Burrow's beat Josh when it matters. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a quarrel.
They really like duke it out.
Yeah, I don't really have a real quarrel with Joe Burrow being considered the second best quarterback behind Patrick Mahomes. I do a little bit because he has no MVP. Yeah, he went to Super Bowl. He didn't win Super Bowl, but he has no MVP, and he's had seasons where he's been hurt. He's been more hurt than Lamar has.
Has Josh Allen won an MVP?
No,
I know he ain't. I don't know why I was about to say Super Bowl.
No, he's finished second. Like one, I know he finished second this year. Well, it ain't over yet, but he'll probably finish second this year. He's finished like second, like one or two other times.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson, they win Sunday.
So to me, Lamar's always been the second best quarterback, and just like it's just something I noticed. I said, bro, ever since that game where he went back and forth with Pat, they've been trying to push this Josh and Pat are the new Peyton and Tom Brady. I'm like, bro, no, they're not. No, they're not. I'm like, Josh. Yeah. Josh ain't got no chips. Josh never made it to the chip. Like, not even besides win one, he's never made it to the chip. Like, in all honesty, Patrick Mahomes has no rival. Now, if Lamar can beat Pat this year and go win a chip,
you can say Joe Burrow's his rival.
No. But put like this, your rival is not, I'm not going to say just about winning and losing. It's also about how do your stats, your accolades add up. Patrick Mahomes has 2 MVPs, 2 Super Bowl rings, 2 Super Bowl MVPs, and he's been to the AFC Championship all 6 years that he started.
7.
This is 6. This is 6. All 6 years that he started since he's been starting.
It's 7, bro.
That he's been in AFC Championship game?
Yeah, he's been in 7 straight AFC Championship games.
I thought it was 6. Or they might have hosted 6 straight. Or some shit. Anyway, regardless, he's in a class of his own. Mm-hmm. It's Patrick Mahomes and then everybody else. I'm perfectly fine with that. But everybody else when everybody else starts, needs to start with Lamar Jackson. Lamar's the only one with an MVP out of those guys. Mm-hmm. He's the only one probably about to get another MVP out of those guys. So he's going to rival Patrick Mahomes with 2 MVPs, potentially rival him with having 1 Super Bowl compared to Patrick's 2 Super Bowls. No other quarterback in that group of quarterbacks that we're talking about has even half of that. Yeah, Joe Burrow went to 1, but Joe Burrow ain't got nothing else to his fucking name.
You right, though.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, so when you talk about rivals, Lamar is the only quarterback that is even close to rivaling Patrick Mahomes. And the only way he's going to even get to that class is he has to go to the bowl this year, and he has to win.
And you was right. It is 6.
It is 6.
Yeah.
So I'm saying he has to go and he has to win. So, like, the whole Josh Allen thing, it just puzzles me, bro. But when I texted you the other day, I said, damn, I was thinking about the Josh Allen shit. I said, bro, you know who Josh Allen reminds me of? Lil Baby. Lil Baby. Think about it.
I thought you was going to...
Think about it.
Josh Allen reminds me of Brett Favre.
No, I'm not talking about football
aspects.
But and
that's why I was not expecting you to say Lil Baby.
Well, just think about it. Think about Lil Baby. Lil Baby was kind of crowned as the next top up and coming young, like he was that nigga. Like he was probably gonna be the nigga that if you asked 2 or 3 years ago which rapper is gonna take Future's spot in the next couple years, Motherfucker would say Lil Baby. If you look at his trajectory, because think about it, he got hot. What was that album he came out with? The first album with the
Nigga, he got hot during a pandemic when nobody had nothing else to do.
no, I agree. So listen, I agree, and I'm about to talk about that.
He had nothing else to do but sit at home and listen to music.
But listen, he got on a run. He got. I'll admit he got. He's not my type of rapper. I don't have no issue with Lil Baby, but I admit he got hot. He got on a run. He dropped the album. The album was pretty cool. It was good. He does the song with Drake. Now, this is really where the verse, the song, not the first song that they got together, but they got the second song, that Wants and Needs. He's went back and forth with Drake. You could argue that he's had better verses on the two songs he got with Drake. You could argue Lil Baby had comparable or better verse.
He slid on that J. Cole song too.
People say that too. I'm different. I don't. Come on now, we're not giving him that, but. Other people say he killed the verse. I don't think it was that crazy, but cool, whatever. My point is that up until he went back and forth with Drake on that Wants and Needs, once he did that, and people was like, "Oh shit, Lil Baby, he kind of washed Drake on that." Motherfucker started looking at Lil Baby totally different. Look at him totally different, bro. He was supposed to do this, supposed to do that. The last album he came out with, bro, it went hot. Like, when's the last time Lil Baby really been hot, bro? Like deservingly hot, where you like, damn, like he's really going crazy. He's a name for sure. He's gonna get clicks, he's gonna get views for sure. People gonna check his shit out, but he's not what you would if you would have thought Lil Baby would be at this point now, when he was on his run 3 years ago, you'd be like, oh yeah, he's definitely underachieving.
Yeah.
Like he hasn't gotten over that hump. And that's the same shit with Josh Allen. Josh Allen, 2 years ago when he went back and forth with Patrick Mahomes, oh shit. It was like 3 years ago. They went back and forth in the championship game. Tyreek Hill throws up the peace sign and shit. Like that game was nuts. I ain't gonna lie. It was like 28 points in 40 seconds. Like the game was nuts, bro. You would have thought if I told you Josh Allen still has no MVP and no Super Bowl
Josh Allen game. Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? But if I told you, if you look back, if you watch that game where they went back and forth.
I mean, they changed the rule for overtime because of that game.
But I'm saying you fast forward to now, and if I told you that since then, Josh Allen still has no Super Bowl and no MVPs to his name, you'd be like, damn, really? I thought he was gonna take off after that. Because right after that next season, he was an MVP favorite. The Bills are Super Bowl favorites.
For a little while.
Josh, and yeah, they were for a little while. But that's my point, like, because they were expecting his trajectory to just take off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because of the game that he lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, he lost a game, and y'all, I don't know, bro.
To me, Josh Allen has become the greatest and worst thing that ever happened to the Bills.
What do you mean?
Because he has his spurts of, like, greatness, and then he has his spurts of assness. And, like, that's why I was like, I give him the comparison of Brett Favre, because he is that type of player who's just like, fuck the first down, bro. I want the touchdown now. And it's like, bro,
yeah, he does that.
Like,
he does that. He did it in the championship. Oh, he did it in the game.
Yeah, he did, bro. Like, he had Diggs on the under route wide open, bro, and then he sees a small ass window in the end zone, bro, and he tries to, which he has. I have seen him make those 40-yard lasers straight to the end zone, bro, and he's pulled them off. But then I also seen him throw a pick doing that. I've also seen him get batted. I've also seen, you know what I'm saying, him get wide receivers hurt doing that.
Yep.
Like, I've seen it all happen from him. So, you know, like, he's like your 50. Like, I bet his coach and probably like his QB coach or whatever, I bet sometimes when they see Josh Allen throw the ball or drop back to throw, bro, and some of the passes they see him throw, they probably be like, ugh. Like, you remember when at your I can't remember, it was some coach, but bro shot the three and they was like, no. And then when he shot it, the coach like leaned back, it was like, ugh. Then when he hit it, he was like, oh, thank God. I feel like that sometimes that's how his coaches look at him, because it's like, bro, like, what you doing?
They probably do.
And then I feel like also, bro, like, he thinks he's in a fucking video game, because sometimes, like, he will just like drop back and then it's like, Gone.
Yeah.
And it's like Josh Allen, just because you have the ability to run, bro, doesn't mean you need to run
No,
every fucking
that's another
time,
thing, bro. Like that's another thing that pisses me off, bro, because they talk about Lamar, he's a running quarterback. Man, Josh runs just as much as this nigga.
I think he runs more than that nigga.
Like he takes off.
Josh wants to run.
When he wants to, I don't have a problem with that, but my issue is how the media dresses it up. Like they don't
They be on Lamar's head for running.
Yeah. When
Josh Allen does is,
oh my God,
he's so athletic. He's so athletic. Look at him.
God.
He's 6'4", 240, and jumps in the air and hurdles a guy almost completely standing straight up. And it's just like, bro, like if Lamar was to do that, they would probably give the same reaction, but the media would light his ass up the next day.
Easily.
Especially if they lose.
Oh my God.
Then it's like, bro, like all that dynamic shit don't even matter now. Like now it's like, oh, here he goes running the ball again.
Yep.
And it's just like, bro, like Josh Allen, like I feel like Josh Allen has the potential to be great, and especially like somebody like Diggs. I know it's probably got to annoy that nigga sometimes because as heated up as he would get in Minnesota for not getting the ball, like he used to heat up, but I feel like he's adjusted now, and he's not as like outwardly
he's
visible with his like frustrations as he was when he was in Minnesota. Because when he wouldn't get the ball in Minnesota, he would almost be slamming his helmet and shit. Like he still goes off, but he don't go off as bad as what he did in Minnesota.
Nah, he does, bro. Now last year, yes. This year came into him and Josh still having beef.
Oh, I forgot about that. We talked about that at the beginning of the year.
They still had beef. You got Draymond tweeting shit. You got
I remember that. It was like wasn't it like preseason? All that shit was going on.
You got reporters saying shit, but the mic is still hot and it's recording. It's getting out. And reporters are calling Diggs a diva, all type of shit. Josh is coming to bat for him, but it's after the fact. They come into the season beefing. They're not on the same page. This is how I know. And the same thing with Philly, because something happened in Philly's locker room for them to collapse like that this year. They was 10-1, and then they lost 5 of the next 6, and they just looked like shit. Something happened in that locker room, and motherfuckers pick sides in Philly's locker room. That's what happened. But with Buffalo, bro, I knew that Diggs was done in Buffalo. I want to say probably it's about 6-7 weeks ago. No, I say probably about 4 or 5 weeks ago. And he was on he's never gone a season where he didn't get a touchdown after going scoreless for 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like he might go scoreless 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah.
But then that third week, he's getting a touchdown.
Right.
He hasn't scored a touchdown in the last 7 weeks. So going into this playoff game, I'm like, damn, bro, like this nigga ain't scored a touchdown in the last 6-7 games for the Bills, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just like
they figured out that run shit too.
Well, that's the thing. They got it. They fired their original offensive coordinator.
And when I say they, I mean like other teams figured out like defensively how to stop their run and not make it effective and force him to throw the ball.
Well, but them running the ball, because they didn't start running the ball till after they fired the offensive coordinator. I forgot who the new offensive coordinator is. They started using James Cook a lot more. They beat the Dallas Cowboys, and I think Josh Allen threw the ball 7 times. And they won by 40.
I thought we were talking about Jalen Hurts.
Are you talking about bum ass Jalen Hurts?
Yeah.
No, I just referenced the Eagles because they fucked up. Something happened in their locker room. But I was saying that to say that Buffalo was something happened in their locker room too. And Diggs was pretty much done. Like I feel like Diggs been done probably since like week 10, week 11, bro. The dude didn't score a touchdown the last 6-7 weeks of the season.
He did.
And that includes the playoffs. And when you watch that final drive last week, he got Diggs underneath. He can hit Diggs, and Diggs can get the first down, get out of bounds, get 15, 20 yards, but he goes for the shot in the end zone.
They could have probably won the game off that, bro.
Exactly, because if he gets in field goal range a little bit closer, it's a different field goal.
We're going to OT now.
You see what I'm saying? So it's a totally different ball game, and it's like, if that was, I was like, if they was in a situation last year, he's getting Diggs that ball.
Yeah.
Like that's a high leverage play in a high leverage game at a critical point of the game. The number one rule is get the ball to your studs. Get the ball to your playmakers. Like, I'm not throwing that bitch 30, 40 yards down the field to fucking Khalil Shakur. No offense to him. I'm not throwing that bitch to Dawson Knox. No offense to him. I might throw it to Kincaid. I might give it to fucking James Cook. But Stephon Diggs is 5 yards away from me, wide open. I'm hitting him. He's gonna make that's supposed to be
that and ran for about 15.
That's what I'm saying. But that's supposed to be my guy.
Yeah.
Something happened and I'm not fucking with you no more. And you not fucking with me. And we both know, and everybody in this building knows, that when the season is over and Buffalo picks who they pick, they're gonna pick me and you're gone. I don't expect Stephon to be there next season.
He won't be.
You feel what I'm saying? He's probably gonna be in Dallas somewhere with his brother. Like, we don't know, but I don't expect Stephon Diggs to be in Buffalo next season. But it just angers me that, nigga, you can see, like, Allen didn't get good to me until they got Diggs. Like, he was cool. Right. He was cool, but when they got Diggs, it turned their offense completely up. And I think, and for me,
Diggs was the missing link to that offense.
Exactly. And so for me, I'm like, bro, this nigga wasn't shit before Diggs got there. And you can see that with him not giving Diggs the ball, he looks completely different.
Well, to me, Josh Allen never really wanted to pass. He's always wanted that full contact. I want to run. I want to do what I want to do. I want to be quote unquote Superman. I want to save the day.
Yeah.
Like, I want all the attention, all the shine and stuff. Sure. And Diggs comes in. He's making these passes to Diggs. He's enjoying throwing Diggs the ball. And Diggs starts to take the spotlight.
Yeah.
From there, now we got the confrontation. Now we got the side conversations that are happening and the side stories and everything. And then now you got like actual beef and stuff going on in the off season, leading into the preseason, going into this year. And now you in the divisional. Well, now you one game away from conference championship, a chance to take the lead and win the game. And you fuck around and don't hit your man, like, don't hit him, and you gotta know it's all personal. Like, it's all personal. It's got to be personal, because if it was business, he would have made the right throw
for sure.
And you can't. And ain't no, I didn't see him because you was standing back there, bro. You had all day to throw that ball,
bro. I like I said, I was happy it went, because number one, I don't like the Bills, but I was so happy that they went out like that. Not only did this dickhead not throw the ball to who he's supposed to throw the ball to, the kicker gets up there and shanks it wide right. Like, bro, it's so fitting that, like, that you can add that to the Bills' history of mishaps is another missed field goal. Like,
it's always, bro.
It's like a curse. It's a sick curse. It's like, are they ever really going to get over the hump? And you look at this team coming, like, Josh is about to get paid. Like, they have to pay, his salary cap hit. Like, I think it's that 5th year on his contract, because the way that they paid him on an initial extension, it was all back end because they was trying to win. I get that. Yeah. Now you're not gonna have that extra money to get that linebacker, to bring that safety back, to get that lineman back. All that money goes to your star quarterback. Yeah. Now you got to figure it out. Unless you're gonna restructure, go to the table and restructure. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But now some people got to go. We got to trim the fat. We can't bring such and such back. Yeah. Now we got to draft better. We got to find some gems. We got to do what fucking, like, shout out to the Rams. The Rams were able to draft well. And, like, the Rams are, Matthew Stafford's older, but they got a star wide receiver in Puka Nacua. They got a star running back in Kyron Williams. The defense was young and hungry this year. Like, they did it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they put all their chips in the middle of the table to go get that chip a couple years ago. With a bunch of vets and star players, gave away a bunch of draft capital. Hey, it paid off. We won a Super Bowl. Now we are not that championship team no more. We're in a rebuilding kind of. We're in a weird stage, but we drafted well. That's what
weaks me the most, because it's like Matthew Stafford right back where he started.
Yeah, yeah, but
right back where he started with Detroit. Nigga.
But the thing is, like, I already won the chip.
Yeah, he did.
So now it's like my legacy is like that chip. Got me to he's pretty much gonna be a Hall of Famer now. Without that chip, Matthew Stafford would not be considered a Hall of Famer. He'll get in the Hall, bro. He has the numbers. You gotta understand, bro. Matthew was throwing.
Has he ever been MVP?
He doesn't have to. He was throwing for 5,000 yards, bro.
So he'll be a Hall of Famer off one Super
All you
Bowl.
need is one. It's football. Football's not looked at like basketball. And even then, basketball players without rings get into the Hall of Fame. I'm saying Matthew Stafford has had a Hall of Fame career. It's hard to justify a quarterback with a Hall of Fame career without the ring. Now he has the ring and he has the numbers. You can't knock him. What's your knock against him? You can't say he didn't win in the playoffs because the nigga has his fucking Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't say he don't have the numbers. The nigga got the numbers. Yeah, he ain't been MVP. That's cool.
But I mean, he's only won in the playoffs.
And put like this. He ain't been an MVP, but look who he played. Look who he was playing. He's playing against Aaron Rodgers, Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes comes in the league. Like, that's hard.
Peyton Manning was still.
You feel me? Like, nigga, Aaron Rodgers got 4. Like, like you feel he was in my division.
You got Russell, a legit Russell Wilson at the time.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and Russell Wilson has no MVP either. He's the Super Bowl champ. He's won playoff games. You know what I'm saying? Like, Russell Wilson is a Hall of Fame quarterback at the end of the day.
But I mean, Matthew Stafford really didn't start winning playoff games until
he got to LA.
To the Rams.
Yeah, I know. Because Detroit some shit.
Bro, that shit tweaked me out, bro. Like, when I seen Megatron talking about that, and it was like, bro, you never got a playoff win. And I was just like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Like, he never got one?
But they only went to the playoffs like maybe twice. Maybe twice.
I was just like, damn,
because, bro. Matter of fact, they said the Lions haven't won a playoff game. The Lions haven't won a playoff game up in, I think it was 1990 or 1989 was the last time they won a playoff game. Then I think the last time that they won a road playoff game was like 1958.
All right, so who you got Sunday?
Between the Lions and San Fran? Well, so my gut, I want to say it depends on if Debo plays. I don't know if they announced if he wasn't playing or not. I know he's probably game time decision. If Debo plays and is healthy, I think they blow out Detroit. If Debo doesn't play, I think
Detroit looked better than Green Bay.
Again,
and they didn't blow Green Bay out.
Again, I'm not counting last week against San Fran or the Ravens got hot second half. That first half of the Ravens, they were slow. They was off for 2 weeks. Same shit with San Fran. They was off for 2 weeks. Like it's hard to you feel. And Green Bay was coming. Green Bay was coming in hot. Like I said, they just like I told people, Green Bay, Houston Texans, like those teams, those young teams like that with quarterbacks who could spin that motherfucker. We got horses on the outside. We got a young coach who ain't no hoe. Hey, we not even supposed to be here. I'm just saying we not supposed to be here.
But y'all don't let me in the door.
Yeah, and I'm about to show out. And the first half of that Texans game, I was like, damn, bro, these young niggas, they not going away. They not laying down. Ravens came out second half and put that foot to ass and said, look, young nigga, like, relax. Second half of the fucking Green Bay San Fran game was a little bit different.
That whole fucking game,
man, they was on his head, bro. But the first half, he was hitting some shit. He was doing all right the first half. Second half, they said, hey.
I mean, they really didn't even score.
Yeah, they had a punt return. That was it, though.
Yeah,
that was it. But I'm saying that. But that first half, it was 10-10 going into halftime. It was 10-10 going to halftime. And the second half, the Ravens because like I said, bro, it's hard to like you take 2 weeks off. You take 2 weeks off of anything. 2 weeks of going to the gym, 2 weeks of playing games, 2 weeks of work. Nigga, your first actual day back, you like, man, this sucks. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh, they say it takes 21 days to make something like a consistent habit.
Yeah, making a habit type shit, yeah.
But it only takes 2 weeks for it to break.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's like you got to think that they didn't play the last week of the season, and they didn't play the first week of the playoffs. Yeah, you're practicing, but it's the playoffs now. You don't want to practice like you would in a regular season per se. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a little bit different. Like right. So getting action, and you got a team in Houston who's been fighting. They've been in playoff games for the past 2 weeks for real, because they had a fight to get in this motherfucker. Then they had a fight to win the game last week. Same shit for Green Bay. It was like they last 3-4 games of the season were must wins if we gonna get in the playoffs. Then we gotta go on the road to Dallas. So it's like you're going against a team where, not to say that they're better than you, but they've been in playoff mode. Like they've been on go. Like we've been treating these games as elimination games already.
And
So
who
it's
was
just
they
a little
who
bit
was they
different.
playing? Because it was like if we don't whichever team in that Houston game, their last regular season game, it was like whoever wins goes to the playoffs.
It was the Colts. No. It was the
I think it
Colts.
was the
It was the
Colts.
Colts. It was the Colts.
Yeah.
It was the Colts because the Jaguars ended up losing. And if the Jags had a win, if the Jags won the division, and then the Texans would have got that last wild card spot. But what happened was with Pittsburgh winning and the Jags losing. So Pittsburgh won, the Jags lost, and Miami lost. So that's how Buffalo got the division. Miami got the other wild card spot. The Texans won their division, and then Pittsburgh got the last wild card spot. If Miami or Jacksonville would have won, if Miami would have beat Buffalo, Miami would have won their division, and the two wild card spots would have
Nigga on
been
tour.
goddamn Buffalo and the Texans. But it was a whole bunch of scenarios. Anyway, it played out, it played out.
I was about to say, bro, that shit gets
Bruh,
crazy.
it
It don't matter. That shit
It
blows
definitely
my
got-
mind every fucking year, bro.
Yeah,
it's
'cause
like
it's like all these
if such and
scenarios-
such wins, and these three teams lose. This team wins. Then this team goes to the playoffs, and it's just like, bro.
But if they tie, then they get bumped down over here, but they get bumped up as long as they win. But if they, it's like, God damn, bro.
Bruh, it's like, bruh.
Like them like-
shout out to the man who's keeping up with that shit, or woman. But shout out to
them last
whoever's
couple
keeping
weeks is
that shit
definitely-
up,
the
bruh,
last couple
'cause
weeks
that
is
shit
definitely
be
crazy. But
I just be looking like I really didn't even pay attention because my Patriots was ass this year, bro. We look like y'all.
y'all look worse. But man, you know what's crazy? Before I get on Bill, 'cause I want to talk about your man Bill. I want to talk about him. My heart wants an all nigga City Bowl. So my heart wants Detroit versus Baltimore in the Super Bowl. Do you know how lit Vegas will be, bro? It's gonna be dangerous. Hopefully, everybody protects themselves when they down there in Vegas.
That's
for
what's
bowl.
about to happen.
If it's
So,
Baltimore versus Detroit.
Like that's what I was about to say. You gave your picks,
but
but that's my Super Bowl pick.
preseason, I picked Baltimore and San Fran.
I did
That was my preseason. But now that we're here, I'm not opposed
Detroit
to
ain't laying down for nobody
You
right
feel me?
now.
And
bruh.
I fuck with Dan Campbell. I've been fucking with Dan Campbell. for
Think
the
about
past
what
3
that would
seasons,
do
bro.
for the city of Detroit to go to the Super Bowl, bro.
Yeah.
Like I've been to Detroit, bro. It is.
I've never been, so I can't say.
Hey.
But I have. I've say this though. No, I take that back. So it's funny because I got a homie who lives in Detroit, and when I was doing this, one of my I was like a job where I had to like fly out and go to like certain cities and shit. But I was on my way to Columbus, but I had a layover in Detroit. So I caught the plane in Louisville. It was gonna fly me to Detroit, and it was gonna fly me to Columbus. So I'm on the plane because the flight wasn't that long. So I'm up. I'm on the plane, just looking out the window, on my phone and shit. I'm looking out the window, and I kid you not, bro. When we got into Toledo, you could feel it and you could see it. It just got real dark and gloomy, bro. Like
got real negative.
yeah, like it was a storm coming, and then we ended up in Detroit, and I'm getting off the plane and shit, bro. Listen, dog, I swear to God, bro, it's the only time.
Bro was on the plane. And it was like,
I'm like,
it was like, nigga, did it get cold here?
bro, I sure did get sad all of a sudden. I said, oh, my puppy, nigga.
Nigga just started yawning for no reason, bro. I didn't know what was happening.
I said, why'd I get so sad? What happened? Did the air change? But no. So, bro, we get to Detroit, bro, and I get off the plane. I got like a 3-hour layover at the airport. So I'm like, all right, but I'm just about to give me something to eat, kick it, and then you feel me. So I'm at the airport. I'm eating. I'm at the little bar to eat. Mind you, bro, I'm walking through the terminals and shit, nigga.
So you never left the airport.
Never left the
but you
airport.
was in the city.
Never left the airport. Nigga, it was, I'm talking, this is like what was like a Tuesday or like Wednesday morning in the airport. And I've been to Atlanta airport, Louisville airport. I've been to Charlotte. Like it's airports. I'm not gonna say they're always busy, but it's traffic. It's people in there. Dog, I swear to God, that was the deadest airport I have ever been in, dog. I'm walking through. I don't see any workers. Nigga, I don't see people walking to any type of gate. I'm just like, bro, this is, and it was just that it looked grayish, bluish in like the air, nigga. I thought I was in a fucking Sin City movie, like, bro.
When
Like,
I went, we drove.
so, but look, I'm walking around, I'm like, yo, this is nuts, bro. And a motherfucker come over the intercom, you can hear him, and it was just so loud, and it echoed a little bit because it was.
Nigga, y'all had Snoop Dogg come over the intercom.
No, the nigga came over there, he was like, it was automated. It was like, passengers and guests or whatever, some shit he said. Please do not leave bags unattended. I repeat, please do not leave your bags in the terminal unattended. And it was like a little PSA message that would come on like every like 10 minutes type shit, right? I'm like, why the fuck does this nigga keep saying this shit, dog?
Nigga was still.
So listen. I get to Columbus. My homie, he's from Detroit. He lives in Columbus at the time. I told him about the layover. He was, oh yeah, you was at the airport? I was like, yeah, bro. And he was like, yeah, man. He was like, man, when we used to live in Detroit, man, we used to run that motherfucker. We used to steal people's bags and shit. And I said, you did what? He was like, yeah, bro, we used to go to the airport and steal bags, bro. That was what we used to do, bro. And I said, bro, that's crazy because they got an announcement. He was like, the announcement. Yeah, they announced don't leave your bags. He's like, you'd be surprised how many people just be leaving their bags. He was like,
He just said it casually. He was like,
and I
bro,
was just thinking to myself, I said, this nigga is a menace.
bruh.
I said, that's
Yeah.
crazy. But I told him, I said, bro,
You ever seen that show Storage Wars?
Yes.
That's like taking somebody's bag.
Same
You
shit.
never know what the fuck you're gonna get.
So look, when I got to Columbus, the airport was vibrant. It was Ohio State. It was so happy. I was like, oh, this is nice. I tell him about it. He said, yeah, bro. He was like, Detroit is it's I had to get up out of there because he was like, it's dark and gloomy.
Bruh.
He was like, bro, you can feel when you get to Toledo and Detroit. He said you can feel the energy change. He's like,
Bruh,
it's just
dead ass.
automatic. He's like, there's something in the air,
We
bro.
was driving, bruh, and it was like, yeah, like the sun was out, bruh. As soon as we hit Toledo, it got gloomy as
Bitches
shit.
went to a moon, nigga.
Bruh, yes, bruh. Like a solar eclipse happened, nigga, and it was just like, bruh, what the fuck? And then we just there, and nigga, I'm just like, bruh, like what the fuck? Like, nigga, we riding around, and then we end up like the sun ended up going down, so we got there like hella late, and the hotel we was staying in was like the river was right there, bro. And the other side of the river was Canada.
Yeah.
You see this big ass casino and shit. And we was like, we ended up asking the people at the front desk, like, hey, what's that? What's on the other side of the river? And they was like, that's Canada or whatever. It's like, cool. Well, now we going about it, bro. Then the next day, like, we just riding city, just bullshitting or whatever, wasting time because we was going up there to kick it with Ha Ha Davis and everything, bro. And like, I remember being there, bro, and like literally not one bit of sunshine came through those clouds the entire time we was there. And I remember that shit like fucking with me because like I don't know, something about gloomy days that just killed my vibe all the way out anyways.
Yeah.
So like it kind of like was messing with me, but I'm looking at it like, bro, I get a chance to meet this nigga Ha Ha, like this nigga funny as hell. And at this time, bro, Ha Ha is like, to put it in perspective, this was the day we went to his crib. He recorded the video of him doing the creative player, like the NFL creative player shit.
Oh, you like the 2K shit?
He was doing Madden.
He did the Madden.
He did the Madden. But like he didn't let us come over until he was done doing that shit. And when we got there, like we see all this football equipment around. We like, bro, what the fuck was you doing? He's like, I'm working on this new video, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop it soon or whatnot. Then the video drops, and I'm just like, nigga.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, this nigga had us waiting hours, nigga.
But
for a 60-second video. And I was like, bro, that shit's crazy. But it did hit. It hit like a motherfucker, bro, and everything. But like saying all that to say, bro, the city gloomy as hell. And then all of a sudden, bro, out of nowhere, bro, starts like a fucking blizzard hits.
Nigga, it's July.
Bro.
What the fuck is going on? Nigga, these choices in a bubble dome,
It was
biodome. And
honestly, it was like this time of year type shit, bro. It was like January when we went up that bitch. And I remember just being like, bro, like there was no sign of snow other than it being gloomy and shit. And it really wasn't even that cold.
Yeah.
at all, bro. But like, nigga, then a fucking blizzard hits, nigga. I'm like, bro, like, nigga, we go back and get stuck in Detroit.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, this shit's crazy. Like, bro,
Like
don't nobody
Four
want to be
Brothers,
here, nigga.
But
I remember riding past like we slid past Motown, nigga, and I was just like, bro, like, that's it.
Well,
And then I got mad at myself because I was like, bro, like, nigga, you know how many hits was made in that building,
yeah,
nigga?
at the
Like,
same time,
but
that's it.
That's it. At the same time, that's it, bro. And here's what tripped me out, bro. Like, then all I could think about was the Temptations. Like, that nigga was like, he was like, "Oh, y'all gonna fire me?"
Oh, that.
When they came out and served brother papers, telling him he wasn't in the group no more.
Yeah.
Bro, like, nigga, that's all I could think about. And I was just like, bro, this is exactly where they shot that scene, bro, in that movie. That shit's funny as hell. But, I mean, other than that, man, the food was cool. I mean, it's a Coney Island
hot dog, nigga.
Bro, it's a Coney Island on every fucking corner, bro.
That's sick.
It is a Coney Island
that is
on every
that's
corner.
a lot of. Hold on, bro. Just time out, bro. Now, Coney Island, do they specialize in Franks or corn dogs?
Franks.
That's insane,
bro. They are some hot dog eating motherfuckers in Detroit,
insane,
bro. And you can, I mean, of course, you got your variety, bro. They got, you can either get the hot dog, the fish, the whole, and like they don't do chicken wings, like they do whole wings,
like Roosters.
Yeah, like you get the whole wing.
Is it breaded though, like Roosters?
Yeah. I mean, you could have got it naked, but.
Roosters, but Roosters be so heavy on you, bro, because they give you the whole wing. It be dipped and buttered and breaded. Like a 16-piece from Roosters is crazy. Like that's crazy. I struggle with that as a man who could put down 2 whole chickens in one setting.
Yeah, that's still struggle, crazy, bro. Like,
is it?
Is it to find out that you wasn't talking? Yeah. To find out that you wasn't talking about like a Cornish hen or something like that. Nigga.
No, I'm talking about the adult.
You're talking about a full-grown,
adult
chicken,
full bird.
That's wild as hell, bro. Look, I remember us being on. We was on 8-man,
and I would say something because I did. So remember, the last time we recorded. We was talking about the pizzas and all that other shit. We was talking about shit. So yeah. I didn't get the pizza.
I didn't get it either. I had one this morning though.
I didn't get the pizza. I went somewhere else. I'm not even gonna disrespect myself on camera, but I did some bullshit. I'm gonna tell you.
First, I'm not gonna disrespect myself on camera.
Yeah, I did some bullshit because after the fact I said, damn, bro, like that is insane. Like I said, number one, physically you should not be able to do that. Number one. Second, mentally you shouldn't be able to do that. And third,
you do.
Health-wise, that might not have been the greatest decision for you to do.
What the fuck did you do? Real quick, just tell us real quick, and then we'll get back to Super Bowl.
I'll tell you why I went to Wendy's, and I'll leave it at that. I went to Wendy's.
First said, let me get 2 of them Baconators. Give me 3 of their sons.
Not even.
Give me 3 of their sons.
Not even, bro. If I told you, first off, if I told you, you wouldn't believe me.
Just beep it out.
All right, so look. I'm gonna tell you. We ain't beat it out a bit. I'm gonna beat this though. Look, so bro, I'm going back and forth on what the fuck I wanted to eat that night. I was like, I want to go Taco Bell. I want to go to fucking Wendy's. I was like, damn, bro, Taco Bell on the other side. I said, fine, I just hit Wendy's real quick. So I get to Wendy's. They was like, you want to place your order? I said, give me a second. So I'm looking. I'm like, damn, Wendy's is type expensive. You feel me? Like Wendy's be taxing.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, man, I want more bang for my buck. You know, you feel me? Because I don't want just a burger and some fries or chicken sandwich and fries. So I remember, bro, I seen some shit and they was like, yo, you can get a bucket of chicken nuggets from Wendy's, right? I said, oh, I forgot about that. I said, oh yeah, that's the family joint. I said, man, that shit probably about $30 because it's 50 chicken nuggets. So I'm like, yo, let me get a family pack of your spicy chicken nuggets. And it was like, all right, cool. It's gonna be like $15.99. I was like, yeah, that's crazy. And I was like, how many come with the in the family pack? I was thinking gonna say like maybe 30. He said 50. I said 50. I said, how many sauces I get with that bitch? That nigga said, you get 10. I said, all right. So I told him my sauces I wanted. And I get my shit. I get to the crib, bro, and I start to eat the nuggets. I start to eat the nuggets, bro. So I eat probably about like 15 at first. You know what I'm saying? I'm using my what I had. I had the barbecue sauce. I had sweet and sour, and I had I think it was like hot buffalo ranch or some shit, but or some type of spice, ghost pepper ranch. So I'm eating the sauces. I'm eating the shit. The nuggets. They put about 15 there. I was like, damn, I'm still because I ain't get no fries or nothing. I just got the nuggets. So I'm like, damn, I'm still kind of hungry though. I was all right. So I said, let me eat about five more. Leave five more, get to 20. I said, all right. So I got what 30 left or whatever. I said, well, I'm still kind of hungry. Eat about five more. Say about five more. I was like, well, you might as well go and just hit 30, bro, because you done hit 25. Just gonna smack 30 these bitches. And I was like, save 20 for tomorrow. Right. So I ate another five. And I was like, I'm still a little bit hungry, but I'm good. But then I got to thinking, who the fuck wants to eat microwave Wendy's chicken nuggets the next day? And 20 of them bitches. I was like,
You could have oven. You could have put them in
hold
the
on.
oven.
Well, I was thinking I had work the next day, so I was like, I might just take them to work type shit, like whatever. I don't want to just because by the time I get home for dinner, I want to eat dinner. I don't want to eat my 20 nuggets. Then I got 20 nuggets sitting in the fucking fridge just for nothing. So I was like, I'm gonna eat these bitches. So I got my 20 left. I'm like, damn, bro. Like, I really shouldn't, but I was like, I don't want to just leave nuggets for tomorrow because then who wants to do that? And then second, do I want to eat like this 2 days in a row? I might as well just get it all out the way now. So then I said, you know what, bro? I'm gonna eat 10 more. So I ate 10 more. So that's 40. So now I'm down to 10. And I was like, nigga, you can't leave just 10 nuggets. So I ate the
Did you
last
smoke?
10. No.
So you did all this in a sober state of mind.
Mentally, I don't think I was sober. I was fucked up. Mentally. I don't know
This
what the
nigga
fuck
turned
was going
into
on.
fucking
But listen, bro, I ate
Sherman Clump, nigga. He's like,
when I
still
ate
hungry?
when I ate them, I
Nigga
got
was
done.
playing on that fucking
Listen, bro.
thing.
When I got done, bro, I sat back. I looked at the box, empty box, just
Cried.
and I know what was in this box, and it's all gone now. I'm looking at just the bodies of sauces just laying
This
around.
nigga,
I'm looking at this
nigga took his
carnage.
finger inside the box and was picking up the
I'm
crumbs.
like, nigga, I'm looking at the carnage that I laid in front of me, bro, and I'm just like, I can't believe you did that, bro. I said, bro, you ate 50 spicy chicken nuggets.
I know your stomach was ripped the next day.
50, bro.
I
So
was ripped.
bro. I sat there for about 20 minutes.
Did it come with fries?
No, it was just all nuggets. That's why I just said I had no fries. I just ate all nuggets, bro.
Dude.
You feel me? That's probably the most insane thing I've ever done, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I took a step back because I said that's crazy. You shouldn't be able to do that. You shouldn't be able to do that and be like, I could have probably put 20 more down.
Well,
Like,
I mean, if you could eat 2 whole chickens, what's 50 chicken nuggets?
that's a lot of bread. Those are like that's breaded. Like that's heavier. Like the whole like the rotisserie chicken ain't gonna be as heavy as them 50 nuggets. Because rotisserie chicken is gonna be its base rotisserie. It's not breaded. You feel me? Like it's not fried.
I don't really see a big difference.
Oh, it is a big difference.
Did
Trust
you
me.
feel heavier?
Of course.
Yeah.
That's 50 nuggets, bruh.
I think the most nuggets I've ever ate in a sitting was like, remember they used to do the 20. I remember they
For McDonald's.
yeah, you can get
I've
20,
done that
25 of them bitches.
Yeah, I've done that before.
And I remember we got like 250 pieces of them hoes, bruh. And it was 4 of us, and we each put away 25 of them bitches. And I was just like, bruh. And it came with fries and drinks and shit too.
Yeah.
And I remember being so fucking full afterwards, bruh.
Yeah.
Like, so I can only imagine putting away 50 by yourself.
50, bro.
And a good thing it didn't come with fries.
Oh, if it came with fries, I would have like
You probably would have been able to stop.
no. I would have, bro. That's the thing, bro. I be trying, bro. I'm fucked up, bro. Like I was just telling the homie, like the homie was like, bro, because we probably about the same size, but I weigh a lot more than him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he weighed probably about like 230, 240. He be like, yeah, bro, how much you weigh? I'll be like, bro, I'm clearing you by about a good 100, bro. Like I'm 340.
But you don't look like it.
I don't, but I move like it. Not by like physically, but like my behavior
Yeah.
is of a nigga.
Your eating habits.
Yeah, you feel me? Like I eat like a nigga that's 350. You feel me? And I'm mentally fucked up. I don't know how I got here, but I'm here. So look, bro. He was talking about his breakfast and shit. He was like, "Yeah, bro, I fucking run. You know, I might eat about 3 or 4 eggs." I said, "Nigga, that's it." I said, "Nigga, I'm clearing 6 to 9, bro, and a bowl of oatmeal."
In one sitting?
Yes, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, nigga. So football.
Yeah. Back to the original topic before we got off on a nugget tangent.
Yeah, you might have to just cut that.
I got
Put that in the archive, nigga.
I got Baltimore winning. I got San Fran winning. And I got Baltimore winning the bowl, man.
I got Baltimore and San Francisco too still, but I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be surprised any of that if Detroit goes to San Francisco and gets the job done. Jared Goff right now to me, he's heating up. That defense is also heating up.
They are, bro.
And the Sam Laporta's doing his thing.
He is.
The rookie wide receiver as well. I can't think of his name. Forgive me, St. Brown.
He ain't a rookie though, but yeah, St. Brown.
Oh, he's not a rookie? Okay. Well, he's heating up.
Nah, St. Brown, yeah.
He's definitely heating up. I mean, he's low-key been doing his thing all year, but he's starting to like really understand and know like it's crunch time, bro. Something's on the line. And let's do this for the city. And then when you get a whole city behind you moving like that too,
a whole state.
It change a whole state, city behind you. It really does change the dynamic of what the fuck you got going on. It adds to the motivation. Like, of course, you want to get it done for your state and the city, anyways. But it's like it's definitely different when you got a underdog team, quote unquote, who has started turning this program around, which has been ass since, like you said, the 50s.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I would not be surprised at all if we did see Detroit versus Baltimore.
All nigga city bowl.
All nigga city bowl, bro.
Yeah.
That should be crazy.
That's
but
cool.
all in all, though, I got
that's gonna be dangerous.
Well, I'm gonna save this for this. I'm not gonna give Super Bowl predictions. I'm just gonna pick who's going to the Super Bowl. Tomorrow's gonna be a very, very interesting day.
It sucks because I know we talked about Mahomes and them earlier and everything. Like Mahomes is in a league of his own. Like it's Mahomes and everybody else. But man, it really sucks that they have to play each other in a championship game and not the Super Bowl. Like it's almost like with Tom and Peyton, they was like, "Damn, bro, the Patriots versus Colts." Like
because it was always the soup to really like whoever wins this is gonna win the Super Bowl.
Yeah, like niggas want to see.
I feel the same way about pretty much about
Lamar
this
Mahomes
tomorrow.
Like, damn, bro,
Lamar Mahomes, whoever wins,
because we most niggas is rolling with Lamar for sure. But of course, you got people that's gonna roll with Pat. But it's like if you just a fan of football, it's like, bro. You want to see Lamar win, but I'm saying, but you want to see the best of the best in the Super Bowl. Like I want to see the best two quarterbacks in the Super Bowl. Yeah. No disrespect to Purdy, no disrespect to Goff, but neither y'all are not these two dudes. Like these are two top three, depending on who you ask. If you ask me, top two quarterbacks in the league, and I would love to see them. It's like never seeing Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers play in the Super Bowl. It's like never seeing LeBron James and Kobe Bryant play in the finals. Like it's like you want to see those matchups. Like,
and I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we got Detroit and Kansas City either, because you got to think these are two quarterbacks who knows what it takes to go to the Super Bowl. We have to remember that Jared Goff did take the Rams to the Super Bowl. 2 years or a year before they lose to the Patriots in the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, like they had just went there, and that's what kind of shocked me with the whole trade, because it's just like, bro, Jared Goff did everything he was supposed to do to get that team to the Super Bowl. You all as coaches failed that team.
I can't say that.
Bro, they were out-coached, bro. Bill Belichick came in with a game plan, bro, and there was nothing they could do.
They got out-coached, but you can always, but you know, there's a talent thing, bro.
Bro, earlier, bro, Jared Goff was good. The Rams was ripping everybody that entire season. They went to the Super Bowl,
bro. But he was still handcuffed. He was still having to come over there, see what play to run. Like he was still very. McVay was puppet master that whole year. Yeah, the body was Goff, but the play was like McVay's telling him, "Hey, just like I know you saw the shit with Mike McDaniel was like, hey, we're gonna run this play, and Waddle's gonna be open. Throw it to Waddle." I know you
Oh
saw that
yeah,
clip.
yeah.
That's what McVay was really doing. Hey, look, we gonna run this play. He should be open. So hit him. You got 2 seconds to hit him. 1, 2, throw the ball. And it was like he was doctoring up a lot of this shit, and it just didn't work when it came to the Patriots. And you could even the Rams. They were like, and McVay he addressed it recently. He was like, it should have been handled a little bit better. But you can't really
Yeah, it was
apologize.
dirty how
You
they
can't,
did
but
that,
you
bro.
can't really
Like,
apologize for the move because guess what? We
you got
won.
what you wanted.
Yeah, we won. So we were right. Eat a dick. Like it's like you weren't the answer, bro. Like, I'm sorry, we kind of did you dirty, but it worked. So
It just goes to show the faith and trust that McVay had in Jared Goff. He didn't feel like Jared Goff could go get it done.
no, he didn't.
But
And everybody knew
then
it.
he puppet masters Matthew Stafford and they go get it done. But then also you have to think too, like you said, they make all these trades, they lose all these picks. And like Jalen Ramsey has said, and other players that was on the team at the time, man, it's like, bro, fuck them picks.
Yeah.
We want to win
We
today.
want to win, bro. Yeah.
And that year they was, bro, like they was top tier, bro. Like that shit was crazy to watch them
Signed
play.
Vaughn, signed
You got
Odell.
Von Miller, you got fucking Aaron Donald in the middle, you got Jalen Ramsey, you got fucking. Then they bring back what you call on defense, the old veteran. What's his name?
Von Miller.
Nah, he plays safety.
Oh, you talking about
Eric
Eric Weddle.
Yeah,
Eric Weddle. Yeah.
they bring back Eric Weddle, who was just at home, bro,
Chill.
and they bring him back for the playoffs,
Yeah,
bro.
type
And they
shit, yeah.
and he helps them win a Super Bowl as well, bro. And it's just like, and then the offense was just lit as fuck too. So it's just Sean McVay did everything that he was supposed to do as a coach to get that team where he needed to be, and that was almost like a make or break kind of thing too, because it's like the trust that the front office had to have in him to let him do that is crazy. Because a lot of front offices probably would have been like, bro, you fucking tripping, bro. Like, no, hell no. But the fact that the front office let him do it and they believed in him, of course, you got to know that they do. I mean, he's still around. And like you said, bro, it paid off. But imagine, I don't think he's probably still around if it doesn't pay off.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, bro, we wasted all of that shit for you to not go do what you.
So you got San Fran and Baltimore.
Baltimore winning tomorrow. Yeah.
I'm saying you got You say you're not gonna make a Super Bowl prediction. All right, okay.
No, not yet.
All right, well, we on the same page, but hopefully we don't jinx. If we jinx anybody, we can jinx San Fran.
But I mean, I've done put together every scenario that could possibly be. I done said, but that's who I would like to see. That's, to me, those are the two most talented and dynamic teams offensively and defensively playing right now. They both stacked offensively and defense.
We've seen how that could go.
We have, and they both were very, very rusty. Unfortunate for these two teams, for San Francisco and Baltimore tomorrow, is they won't have the time to make a comeback if one of these teams goes up. If Detroit takes off on San Francisco the way that Green Bay came out, or they come out and play, San Francisco is going to have a tough time trying to come back on Detroit. The same thing for Baltimore. If Baltimore lets Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs get away or get an early lead or go to halftime tied, it's going to be a tough second half.
I mean, I think it's gonna be a tough games all around, but it's like Baltimore is the best team left out of these four. Baltimore is
hell yeah,
the best team left. The thing that scares me is like I hope that I hope that the powers anything to try to push, which I don't think they will. I'm not a big believer of the script and all that shit, but I know it's a thing. I know people say that they want Taylor Swift at the bowl and all this other shit. They want maybe not. Who knows? It's the Super Bowl at the end of the day. People watch the Super Bowl.
AI picture of her?
It was a whole bunch, and they got that dude. But yeah, but that's another. I don't.
Bro, he was ODing, boy, with them pictures.
But it was a lot. It was like 5 or 6 different pictures. It was
the
funny.
one I seen where she had the red face paint and shit, nigga. She was bent over in front of dude, and he had his hands on her hips.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa! It almost looked real.
Well, that's the point of the AI pictures, is to look
Bro, come on. Don't fucking play with me right now, bro.
I'm just saying that's the point of it. It look real.
Man.
But they did that. But they got the dude and they doxed him and they got his real picture, got his real address, and they on his ass. You know, the Swifties don't play that shit. The Swifties will definitely get you up out of here before the Barbs or anybody else.
Oh, he
the Swifties on
what's
your
that?
head.
What's that? Defamation of character?
Whatever the fuck it is.
Stolen identity?
Well, no, I think and I think it came out. I think they said Taylor plans to sue the company that did the AI pictures. So the company that allowed him to do the AI pictures, I think, is getting sued.
Also, whatever app he was using is fuck.
Possibly. I don't know how that's gonna work. I mean, because at the end of the day, it's like it's freedom of whatever. Like, yeah, it's a picture. Like it's
Public record.
yeah, type shit. You feel me? Like, so it's like I don't know. We don't,
Bro, there's pictures of you everywhere. Like,
yeah, like, so
he could have got
they could easily slap your face on a bitch covered in red with a fat ass and 10 dicks around her, like, which is what was happening. So with face paint on that says "fuck me," so it's like,
oh, I got a funny story.
Yeah, I mean,
about some shit like that.
but yeah, so yeah, we both got Baltimore and San Fran. Before we get up out of here, man, what do you say? You got anything that got to relax besides me eating the 50 nuggets? It's fucking insane, bro.
Shit. I mean, I don't think nothing tops that right now.
Yeah, no, that was nuts. That was nuts. Let me think. We gotta relax.
I don't think shit.
Chicks, bro. Chicks got.
Oh yeah. You want to get in there? So go ahead.
Like, I don't want to dive too deep into it, but I definitely want to hit on it, bro. Chicks gotta relax, bro. I feel like, I feel like women. I don't want to say all women, and there's examples of men doing this too, but I feel like women more than often aren't good leaders. Like, they aren't very.
Explain.
So last week, I seen an ad for the VH1 shit, the little icon influencer shit they doing up in New York. I was like, okay, I know some of these people. I know Chinese Kitty. I know Bernice Burgos. You know, I know Melanie Cruz. Is it Melanie Cruz? Or Melina Cruz. Like, I know a couple of these names. You feel me? I'm scrolling through, and I see, was it Ashley Burgos?
Some OG IG.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn. I was like, is that Bernice's daughter? And I was like, that's crazy. Because if you don't know, which I mean I know, but Bernice she's older. She's in her 40s. You know, she's an older woman. So
bro,
of course
when we found out,
of course she has children. And I'm just like, damn, bro, like. And I don't have an issue with the show, but I'm just thinking, like, oftentimes women kind of bring smaller or younger women, their kids or whoever it may be, most times their kids, they bring them into the same world that they're in. So I've seen chicks who are strippers. Their mama was a stripper. Their granny was a stripper. The mama was a hoe. Granny was a hoe. And I'm not calling Bernice a hoe. But it's hard for me to imagine that Bernice and her daughter are not entertaining or that they're not being entertained by the same niggas. Bernice is dating Jaylen Brown. Niggas her daughter's age, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I have no issue with that. Everybody grown. But also, you look.
Brown's fucking Bernice Baker.
Yes. Also look around Jalen Green. Jalen Green's knocking off Drea. And I think it's rumored that Drea's pregnant by Jalen. So Jalen only 21.
Drea Michelle?
Yes. That's what I'm getting to.
The same nigga that was fucking his homeboy
allegedly.
The video.
The video is crazy. But
well, I'm not gonna say fucking, but dry humping his homeboy.
Yeah, they was definitely dry humping. He was power driving his man. It's crazy. So what I'm saying is, he was, bruh. That's crazy. Is that not crazy? I'm
trying to figure out what's more crazy. The fact that we watched it,
I only seen it. I seen it one time.
I watched it one time. I'm not gonna lie. I did watch it one fucking time.
Get that shit off my phone.
And I was just like, bro, what the fuck is going on here? I was like, bro, is this what goes on at these basketball camps? Is this why they call each other brothers? Like, is this why they so locked in and twin this and twin that?
My brother.
Like, I don't know who, like, it's crazy, man.
It's crazy.
Who, like, to bend over, and he wasn't even bent. He had his legs up in the air, dude.
Spread eagle.
And let his man's just, like, how can the conversation go from, bro, like, bro, I got real strokes. It's like, bro, you got to show me. Then that nigga hike his legs up, bro, and he do it. It's crazy.
That is crazy. But oftentimes we see women kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, like for me, bro, like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like for like, I know for me, for exact, my pops wanted me to not do the same shit that he did. So like when I was when I was in high school, my dad was like, you got 3 options, but you really got 2. But you got 3 options. I was, all right, you can go to school, go to college, whatever. All right, go get a job, or you can join the military. He was like, but you ain't joining no goddamn military. Because I already did that. I don't want you doing that shit.
Yeah.
He was like, so you got 2 choices. All right, nigga, I'm gonna go to school. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because that's something that he didn't do. That's something that, you know what I'm saying? He's looking at it like, I don't want you to go through the same shit I did by joining the military type shit. I'm cool off that. Like you can get to this point or surpass me by not taking that same route. You got a better route. I did all that shit so you can be better. You can go do some other shit. I feel like oftentimes we don't see that from the women. I feel like a lot of the lineage and the learning behaviors from woman to woman is not all the time, but we have lots of examples of if her mom, I mean, you know it, bro. I mean, you live you live in Lexington, right? You've been in Lexington your whole life, right? You know, you got uncles and shit, right? I'm pretty sure your uncles then told you, hey, such and such mama get down. You've heard that before. Yeah. And you be like, damn, so does the daughter.
Yeah.
You feel like it's I'm not saying it's all the time, but we have a plethora of evidence of old hoes raising young hoes, bro.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm just like, that is crazy. So when I seen it, when I seen the lineup,
there's fathers out there who are vicariously living through they sons. The same way that there's mothers vicariously living through their
I'm not saying vicariously. I'm saying they living it together. Oh, they running the streets together.
Like it's almost like it's not a mother.
Mama got to have a life too.
It's not a mother-daughter relationship. It's like best friends.
They besties. A lot of niggas aren't really. We like, yeah, we'll vibe with our pops. We kick it with our pops. We might hang out with our pops, but like it's typically a certain level of respect 9 times out of 10 with our pops. Yeah. With I feel like with women, it's not necessarily like that. And women oftentimes will be running around with their daughters, going to these same spots, going to these same places, entertaining the same niggas more than often.
Especially like,
I'm not saying that it does. I'm just people from.
I feel like you definitely see it more so in like single parent homes.
Maybe, yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean,
in single parent homes, and I say that as far as fathers too. Like, I know some, like, shit, nigga. I know some niggas, bro, who's out there with their daddies, bro, and they daddies and them done flip the same woman,
for sure,
and daughter.
No, for sure,
type shit.
Bro, I know about. I know. I'm not saying it's exclusive. Like, I'm not saying it, but what I'm saying is,
I got you.
What I'm saying is more than often is we see that from the women's side for like. Bro, how many times have we seen it where it's mother and daughter? People be like, "Damn, I don't know who's the mother or who the daughter is, or the mother and daughter always hang out. You know what I'm saying? Like, we see that a lot, bro. I've seen. I
don't know who the adult is, bro, right now.
I've seen people. I've seen men and women do it, but I've seen women throw their mama to the wolves. Y'all, this my fine ass mom. I'm posting on my time. Blah, blah. Like I've seen that happen. So and then the mama's being entertained by the
Bro,
same
now the
niggas that
mama got
entertain.
20,000
Yeah, you
followers.
feel me? Like, and so it's
Mama done
like,
went viral. Now she got a page that she ain't never had a page, thought about having a page, none of that shit. Done went viral on her daughter's page,
and
who already went viral from doing some wild, freaky ass
so
shit.
that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't want nobody to think I'm saying like it's exclusively like women are just shitty leaders or you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is like more than often we see these things happen for like for like if his Ti son King is trying to make it seem like he grew up in the trap and the bando so bad that bro this nigga faked Nick, this nigga, did you see that video? The picture, the nigga ate a bowl, nigga ate ramen noodles out of a foil bowl, and the caption was King didn't have any clean dishes, so he made a bowl out of foil to put his ramen noodles in. Okay, but how did you cook the ramen? Because if you cooked the ramen in a pot on the stove, you could have just ate out the pot.
Yeah.
Or if you cooked it in the microwave, you could just ate out the container that you cooked it in. So whatever the fuck you cooked it in, you could have ate out of that, but you wanted to make it seem like, oh, I ain't got no dishes in the crib. I'm in the bando. I just put together a full bowl. So niggas is letting have like, bro, your daddy Ti, bro. You don't like what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, as men, we often, our men in the past have often been like, no, I don't want my son going through that. I'm gonna make sure he's not. It's the same, bro. Everybody watches Power. What this is James. This is his whole beef. If you look at how Ghost was acting, and if you look at how Tasha was
Hey,
acting,
bro, it's comedy that you was call that nigga James.
y'all because I was thinking
I was
St.
like,
Patrick,
bro, I
but
said James Saint, in my head. I said St. Patrick.
but I almost forgot his name.
Then I had to
Ghost
think. I
type
was
shit.
like, that was his name.
That
in the
was his
show.
name.
His name was
Nah,
James.
but if you look, bro, this is how I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna leave it alone. If you look at Ghost behavior towards Tariq, and if you look at Tasha's behavior towards Tariq, you get exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Ghost was like, "Hey, bro, I did this shit. I lived this shit. I got to this point. You ain't doing this shit. You going to school." Tasha was like, "Shit, this lifestyle got us all this shit. Tariq, if you want to be just like your daddy, rock the fuck out."
Yeah, yeah.
You feel me? And so that's what I'm saying is like a lot men we act like how Ghost was acting. I did this. I don't want you doing it.
We did.
Tasha, women act like Tasha is like shit. Sucking dick got me here. So baby, if you want to suck dick to get here too, I'm not gonna stop you.
That's crazy.
It's crazy. That is crazy. Like women they not shit, bro. At the end of the day, I love them, but they not shit, bro. I love them, but they not shit, bro.
Well, y'all heard it here first. That's what's got to relax.
Those got to stop. But yeah, bro, it's been a good episode. It's time to get up out of here. Talked about a lot. Definitely waiting to see this weekend what the football got in store with us. Definitely want to see what the good old fashioned Eric Bitchoff on the timeline is gonna have for us. Man, R.I.P. I don't want to say R.I.P. Vince McMahon because he's not dead, but R.I.P. Vince McMahon, the executive, because that nigga's nasty, bro. Bro, they said he had dildos named after wrestlers. He was fucking a bitch with a Triple H dildo, bro. Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
I wonder if he was spitting water out his mouth.
Bro, they
just
said he
like,
shitted on a bitch.
tell your mom and them we
Bro,
say hey.
they said I'm fine. They said he shitted on somebody, bro. That's okay. We out. We out.
You can't just take a shit on somebody, bro.
They said he shitted on somebody, bro. A whole deuce. Like, bro, they said he